Okay, the speed struts are the part of the A-frame that hold the track to the ceiling. They're engineered to quickly grip either side of the ribs and be able to hold the weight that you're going to hang from the ceiling. So we'll open the box and check out what's inside. Okay, so they come in 4 different pieces for the main part of the speed strut, and then you'll have a few brackets that look like this, and they go down the center of the vehicle that hold the center ceiling panels up to create the camera of the top of the vehicle roof. We'll show you how to install everything in the install video, but I just wanted to show you all the components. So along with those smaller pieces that I just showed you, there's also this piece here, and this actually goes side to side in the vehicle, and it divides the front of the vehicle from the aft of the vehicle, so it's on the 0 line that we install this, and the track will go across and kind of bridge the gap from one length of track to the other length of track. So that's what this is for. So you're going to want to make sure you have one of those in the 144. If you're getting a 170, you're going to have 2. And you will have 2 different varieties of these center pieces. One of them has the corners cut off of it, and that goes in the very front rib of the vehicle, while the rest of them have the rounded corners, and there's 4 of these and 1 for the front. So you'll have a total of 5 of these center pieces. And these go basically on either side of where the fan bays are. So if you only have one fan, it'll still go in the same place in the rear of the vehicle where the rear fan goes. Outside of that, we have the 4 actual struts that hold the L-track. And each of these struts have movable, adjustable, basically clamps that go on either side of the rib. And that is adjustable because each van has a variant between the spaces of where the ribs are. And it can be as much as a 3/8 of an inch from van to van. So we couldn't put it in one locked place. We needed to make that flexible. So with that flexibility, it's important that you mount the ceiling track to these before you install it, and you tighten the ceiling track nice and tight to the struts, and that will align the entire vehicle. So we'll get into that part in the install video, but you'll want to make sure that you have all of these components with the ceiling speed strut kit, as well as 2 of these setting tools. And again, we'll show you how you use them, but they are just basically 2 of these special clamps that we designed that use the OEM holes in the roof to align the track in the same place every single time. Critical part of this kit, it is essential that you double check to make sure you actually have the hardware package as well. So for me, it was buried underneath the side. I didn't notice it, and that might happen with you as well. So be sure to double check it. As I showed you, it's possible not to. There are through bolts for people who don't have a riv nut gun strong enough to pull these stainless steel 1/4 inch rivets. So depending on how you want to go about installing it, we give you an option. Either is a good option. If you're using the rivets, you're going to want to make sure that the metal is on metal, and you do not tighten the side bolts before you install the rivets, and we'll go all through all of this in the install video. But if you don't have a strong enough rib nut gun, or you're having problems with your gun setting these, there are also through bolts and washers which go on either side of the through bolt, along with locking nuts. Separately, you'll have 3/16 rivets, and they are used to set all of the center pieces that I showed you. So double check, make sure that the hardware is also installed in the kit. So it's easy to forget. All right, let's install it.